halfway through this very long season, GA, this is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hazonia. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Barrett. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Smith the pass to Hazonia. Saric outside. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Olynyk. Murray outside. For three, Barrett. And no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now Smith, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Saric. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Nice shot by Smith.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Zubac. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Onside, Barrett. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Olynyk up top. 6 on the shot clock. Murray against Smith. And they get it. Buries the jump shot.
And there's the mental savvy of Murray, keeping one eye on the clock.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Pass to Wiles. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hits it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up. .46 seconds left to play in the first. Smith on the wing. Six to shoot. Pass to Perkichin. For the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Murray. Last game he had 12. Lets it go. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Murray's got his second basket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They're up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Brandon Clark is out there with Lou George. Then it's Brooks. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. All 3 off the mark. To the paint. Here's Dort. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And then Clark slams it in. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year? And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Pass to Dort. Here's Alexander Walker. No good. That would have tied it. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Smith with it, defended by Alexander Walker. From past the arc. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Now here's Brooks. 1:44 left here in the second, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brooks has got his first points of the night. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Zubats. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Pass to Olynyk. And here is Murray. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the 3-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
To the wing on the left. Here's Saric. Knocks down the 3-ball. Saric has got 8 points.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Murray, the pass to Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Tries from 10. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
We need a department store intercom. Attention all ballers, attention all ballers. We have a missing defense, paging the defense.
Moving on to our next. Thank you for being with us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
We've got Olenek. R.J. Barrett is out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the point guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Pass to Hazanya. Inside, Zubac kicks to Hazanya. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Murray outside. And the rejection by Zubac. Sharch attacking. Can't connect from short range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
They retain possession. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Olenek sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pass to Sharch. Now Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Smith's got 9 points.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
In the corner, Barrett with it. Over Hazanya. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got his second bucket.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Dort, he's checked in for Lyons. Smith outside. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sharch. And it's off from 3-point range. Gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Basket good. And that's now 6 points for R.J. Barrett.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
Pass to Hazanya. We've got 1:28 left here in the 3rd quarter. Smith outside. Connects from 3-point range. 12 points for him.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Barrett the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now. Sharch outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Zubac. Hazonia with the ball. In the corner, Smith with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw drops for Smith. Smith hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Murray finds Brooks. Back to Murray. There's the pick. Fires from deep. Buries it from three-point range.
At the arc, Murray is all business, knocking down a confident shot.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Outside, Bogdanovich. Traps in the tray. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. They lead. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. To take the lead, bangs home the trifecta. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it up. Misses, and he wants that one back.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
This one for three. Sinks the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Brooks, left side. Great look there, but off target.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. So both teams making some changes here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Saric. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now they're in a position to win the game.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander buries the long-range jumper.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Pass to Smith. Over Murray. Smith, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Smith. Goes to the fadeaway and keys it. Smith's got 20 points.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. It has some lift.
From 15 feet away, his second miss of the game still has him shooting 8 for 10. Right side Barrett. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Smith. For Murray. It drops.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
19 seconds left in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow. Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Pass to Wiles. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around.
players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Papa Nicolau. And he buries his first look.
And coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
Here's Calathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Misses the three. Outside Bogdanovic. No good from outside. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, BA, I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. Fires in the triple.
Exceptional playmaking there from Jokic, just seeing the gap.
Gone 1 for 3 so far. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. He's off on the layup.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Clock at 4. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle big time.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points in his last timeout. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Launches it. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
What a competitor. Giannis right back at you.
55 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Petrushev. Let's go with a three. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Well, Bogdanovic coming right back down and going right back at him.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Oh, he picked him clean. And here they come. Here's Jovic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Inside. Releases. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here's Topic. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. And that one's good. Ted Osic.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
We've got Topic, and it's Teodosic in at the point. To the left side wing. Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Topic. They set the pick. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Kalathis. Antetokounmpo outside. From the corner. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Jovic passes to Jokic from 8 feet. And it falls all over the rim and in. Jokic has got 6. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in a game is add more time to the clock. That's attacking the rack. That's Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
And he drops it in from the low post. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Throws it up high. It's tipped. To the paint. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Out to the wing. Driving to the basket. And down it goes. 2 points. He's got 5.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Now Jokic. Jokic is double. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
51 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Antetokounmpo, and the ball goes out of bounds, turned over. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games.
Great game planning by both of these coaching staffs as of late. Both teams have been effective defensively.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bogdanovic with it. Jacks up a 3. No good there.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the wing on the left. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Kalathis. Sweet little floater.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Releases. Buries the jump shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the first half now in the books. They're up by 11. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're holding steady near the top of the rankings. Definitely one of the better teams here at the midway point.
Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the home team. And that's a wrap on.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Outside Bogdanovic. Over to the left wing, 19-footer. The shot that time not on target.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And he converts the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Jokic in the post. 6 points for him. And he gets the bucket.
Well, the skill set is there. Jokic, very tough cover for a lot of centers in the league because of how unique he is.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Right wing. With the fadeaway. The shot no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
No, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
And they double up Jokic.
That's the defense, knowing Jokic is the former MVP, not giving him an inch, but that results in a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here are the top three-point shooters in the NBA. Bogdan Bogdanovic, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Here's Papanikolaou. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Antetokounmpo covering. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Giannis soars in for the fast break finish.
So nice to watch Giannis in the open floor, how graceful he is at covering so much ground.
Jokic with it. Shot from 12. That one doesn't drop. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter. The 3 ball. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. To the left wing. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Bogdanovic has got 5.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanovic, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
To the wing, right side. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Bogdanovic from long range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Nikola Jokic. No good on the free throw. Good on the second one. Here's Bogdanovic. He's got 5. Six on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8. And we've reached the end of the third. Up 9. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Leaps for it. It's stolen away. And here's the fast break. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game more. Staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Dorsey. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Jokic passes to Jovic. Down low. Good work there as it goes.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Picked by Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. He shoots it. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tries from 6 feet. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Antetokounmpo has got 9 points now in the second half. Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Jokic. 11 feet out. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Back to Antetokounmpo. No stopping Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the middle. Here's Jokic in the paint. Jokic going off.
And I think Jokic has decided, I'm going to take over this game scoring-wise. I don't know how you say that in Serbian, but trust me.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target at the rim.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Bogdanovic. For three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Antetokounmpo buries it down low. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Bogdanovic. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With his first shot attempt. The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll...
Wide focus doors on size at every position. Are we seeing the demise of the traditional point guard?
So, Kevin, the first point you make is absolutely valid. Even 6'6", 6'5", 6'7", we're seeing point guards of that size. And not only are they exceptional passers, they like to score it. So that's first and foremost. But what I believe ultimately is, if you are 6'3" and under and you still bring a special amount of skill, there's going to be a place for you.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dario Saric is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. Now here's Doncic. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Here's Saric. In the corner, Smith with it. Saric outside. Smith kicks to Hazonia. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Pass to Saric. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I think the versatility Saric provides is big in today's NBA. This guy can play the 3 and the 4. He can shoot from anywhere. He can also hit the glass. Very good passer. There's a lot to his game.
To the inside. Pass to Doncic. 18 feet out. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Hazonia kicks to Smith. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the shot goes down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Saric outside. Pass to Hazonia. 9 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
This guy is such a versatile big man. Dario Saric knows how to play the game. Pretty pass there.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Doncic. Fires from the line, and he comes up with the deuce.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Chalk up 2 there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
He lobs it up. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Lasagna, the pass to Smith. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. A second chance effort. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. All free throws good from Doncic.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Driving the lane, and the shot goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Down low on the left block. He gets that one.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
On Tuesday, then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
To the middle. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open guy?
Pass to Dragic. There's a screen. Five to shoot. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games.
I mean, this is about hot shooting for both these teams recently. Two teams playing with tremendous confidence. This sure makes for an exciting matchup.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He has yet to score. Pass to Zubats. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Perkachin. Clock at 6. From downtown, it's good from long range. He's got 6.
Well, this is Zubac. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strength. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night. And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Lasagna, the pass to Bogdanovich. Count it.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
Šarić outside. Zubac kicks to Šarić. Back to Zubac. Lasagna, the pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Open jump shot off the mark.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And here is Hazonia after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Lasagna, the pass to Smith. A 3 ball. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Doncic way outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Šarić. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Šarić has got 5. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all.
This is a great opportunity for these guys to pick up some W's in their arena. There's pressure to deliver, but they have the crowd behind them. And don't forget, the biggest...
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the home team.
Their offense is...
And that'll do it for half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They've got Šarić. Also, Ivica Zubac out there. Smith is out there with Hazonia. A nice shot by Doncic.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Šarić just screen on Doncic. Pass to Zubac. Headshot off. Nice D from Doncic. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Dario Šarić is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. And it's Hazonia in at the 3 spot. And it's Doncic missing. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Doncic has got 16 points.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Well, we've got a moment here. The top free throw shooters in the league. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And you simply got to avoid sending him to the line. Absolutely no one has better form from the stripe than he does.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Zubac. And now here's Hazonia. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 6.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Now Doncic. Fires for 3. And Doncic with the triple.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Smith on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Both teams deciding to change it up. Smith hits them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. To the inside. And Dragic has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Chunchar. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Smith outside. That one good for 2. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Chunchar. Drills the 3-pointer.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Bogdanovich looking around. Smith sets the pick for Bogdanovich. He gets it in there. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's Bogdanovich making great use of the pick and roll. Fantastic at exploiting whatever the defense delivers to him.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Chunchar, no good. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. To the paint. Here's Smith. Dragic with some nice D. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Inside, Nikolic. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Hitting an incredible 64% from the field in this game.
Bullseye. Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Lets the three fly. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. To take the lead. And the layup is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Able to listen in on Will Hardy's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Back to Doncic. The tray. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Sharch in the high post. Pass to Smith. Six to shoot. Sharch with it. Puts up a three. Knocks down the three ball.
Sharch with the big-time delivery in the big moment. Wow!
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass to drop it in. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Takes a three. A rebound by Hazanya.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And what a time to get sloppy. A close game like this, you cannot be getting loose with the ball.
.116 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Doncic. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 27.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Pass to Smith. Puts it up from 15. And no good that time. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Chanchar lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Smith right side. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubac with a clutch shot.
And they go to the intentional foul. .41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 30 points.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Chanchar.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's go up. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Goes up on the wing. Good on the bucket.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Olynyk. Here's Barrett. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Murray. The three, Barrett. Drops in the three.
I know Barrett loves to strike from the corners. He just trusts himself to make that shot.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, and I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times. Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Murray passes to Olynyk. It's Barrett on the wing. Hits a three-pointer. Barrett's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Olynyk. Outside Barrett. Lyles a screen. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jokic, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Chalk up 2 there.
I just love the ball movement.
Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Dort, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's good for 2.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to Lyles. Dort outside.
I see him.
Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Bogdanovic against Barrett. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. From the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Yeah, such a consistent scorer. Bogdanovic is someone you can rely on to produce.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Murray. from downtown. And he buries his first look.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Bogdanovic. There's the three. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovic has got 5 points. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovic.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year. Shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovic that you can rely on every night.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the point. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's scoreless. Pass to Dort. Back to Alexander Walker. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Over to the left wing. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Teodosic. Inside. And Clark with a block. In transition. Left side, Alexander Walker. Pass to Clark. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Brooks left side. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Here's Teodosic. And there's a pick. Pass to Jovic. Shot from the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in his last outing. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Bogdan Bogdanovic is second.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
The three. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's good. 2 points. So it's the home team now. It's a 3-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 6 points for him. Shot on the wing. Yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8. gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. That one's good from the corner. 10 points for him.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Up and in on the layup.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't cash it in from close range. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
The fans on the edge of their seats. On that note, Shaq, rough estimate, how many chairs have you brought? And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the visiting team. And that is going to do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We got Trey Lyles. Jamal Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barrett in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Shooting about 60% for the game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Jokic in the post. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, sweet move. Jokic, no good. Shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Jokic picks him up defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. From deep, Jokic counted from distance. Jokic has got 5.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Outside Barrett. It's Olynyk, high post. Lyles a screen. Murray from outside. Sinks it from distance. He has 6.
Well, that's Murray answering right back from the perimeter. You have to love his competitive nature.
Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
No, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are. The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Now here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Count it. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Bogdanovic. Pure from three-point range.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovic is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
Brooks, the pass to Dort. Now Murray lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Murray's got 11.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Jovic passes to Bogdanovic. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Petrushev, and here's Bogdanovic. For the tie, down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 to fall. 9 points in the game.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. Now here's Jokic to take the lead, and it's Boucher with the rebound. Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Dort outside, pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Dort. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. Dort's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you see why.
Here's Teodosic. Launches a 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Alexander Walker. Brooks from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over to the wing. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Well, you have to throw so much weight at Jokic on defense that eventually he'll just step into it and draw a foul.
In a close game, it's great to have guys you can count on to knock down free throws.
Outside Olynyk. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Pass to Jokic. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Barrett. Jokic has gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. Tries the 9-footer. Barrett can't hit. Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Jokic against Olynyk. Pass to Bogdanovic. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, obviously, Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Now Jokic. Over Olynyk. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Oh, he buried the three.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. .52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Shot from 12. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, when you need a bucket, run the offense through Jokic.
And he sinks it.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Now here's Jokic. Over Olynyk. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And the free throw, no good. Jokic. It's in! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Sometimes you just have to admire the greatness of Jokic. No doubt when it matters most.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good!
And if you're wondering why the score is so high, look to the defense being played. Not good.
Not a lot of resistance in trying to just outscore other teams. Generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Trey,
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Richard, coming down the final stretch here, and a lot left to play for. If your team is on the cusp, man, you are holding on tight.
This is the stretch where you can make or break your season. Some teams find a gear that carries them from here to a championship. Others, they come up a little short, trying just a little too hard.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Wembanyama's out there with Song. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Hayes. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3. Now here's Giannis. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Reza Shea. Here's Sarr. Good on the triple.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Pass to Papanikolaou. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Fournier with the screen on Giannis. Sarr's shot is off. Calathes kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Papanikolaou. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Fournier pulls it down.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Rizichet with it. Shoots it up. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Giannis has a two-pointer. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Outside, Batum. Pass to Fournier. The three. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
They get it again. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Calathes. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Charalampopoulos. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's all knotted up. Koulibaly with it. No scoring in this one. And the shot is good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Yabusele out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Rizichet. And it's Batum in at the threesome. Pass to Yabusele. Now Batum. Here's Rizichet, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Bangs home the trifecta. Rizichet's got 5 now.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Ricochet looking like a polished shooter already.
Here's Papanikolaou.
Switch.
Takes the three. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Koulibaly. Here's Ricochet. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Here's Yabusele, still without a basket. Now Ricochet, and yes, it's good.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. There's the lob into Kumbo, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see who's led the league in blocks in the second half of the season. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
Here's Wembanyama. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Ricochet, he's checked in for Koulibaly. And the second free throw, good. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Pass to Ricochet. No good from outside. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. 13 feet away. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Ricochet with it. He's got 10. Had the space there, but it's offline. Giannis with it. He's on him. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points in the game. Wembanyama looking it over with the drop.
Oh, my
goodness, man.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And here's Hayes. Nothing on the board. Pass to Ricochet. Here's Wembanyama. 1 second left. Can't capitalize inside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Leading by... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
For the Western Conference, Josh Giddey.
Nothing off about this off guard. Don't call him a 2. He's been there 1.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the visiting team.
You'll see teams.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Riza Shea with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
It's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
They've got Sar. He's out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Riza Shea in at the small forward. Here's Wembanyama. 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hayes. Fires from way out. The shot will not fall.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Papa Nicolau. Here's Kalathis. He's guarded by Fournier, and he's able to get it back. Out to the Kumbo, stretching the 4 with the 3.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
They've got Riza Shea. Sar out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Hayes, and it's Fournier in at the 2 guard. It's his first trip to the line. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
For the lead, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Riza Shea. Sinks the triple. Riza Shea's got 13 points.
Another one for Riza Shea. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Giannis. Powers through inside, Giannis.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now here's Hayes. Still scoreless. To the inside. And Riza Shea. The bucket on the assist by Hayes.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he's good on the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Fournier passes to Sar. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Here's Calathes to the paint. Right block shot, and he gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Sarr. Outside Fournier. Sarr sets the screen for Fournier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
Here's Dorsey. Pass to Kalaitzakis. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Clock at 6. Now Dorsey lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Sarr with it. Knocks down the 10-footer. Sarr's got 6 points in the quarter.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Koulibaly is out there with Jang. Then there's Batum, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 spot. Here's Kalaitzakis. From 15 feet away, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Batum. And here's Jang. Sinks the three-pointer.
An all-around player. One of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Wembanyama. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Here's Papanikolaou. Calathes dishes to Papanikolaou. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul. Here's Giannis. Oh, Antetokounmpo! Explosive on the drive.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Rizichet. Buries it from three-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times.
Oh, with authority!
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
Now, Wembanyama. Oh, 3-ball, Wembanyama!
it's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Floats it up for Wembanyama, finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Sarr. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Fournier with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Sarr's shot is off. It's going to take something special for him to make a comeback here.
And the question, Kevin, is do they have the time to do it and the patience? You'd have to say it's a long shot.
.43 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Hayes. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. It falls. And now they trail by just 4. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the wing position, Ricochet has pretty much everything you're looking for, right? Length, mobility, three-point shooting. And add to that, he has a great feel for the game.
Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one...
Men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. From inside, connects, the jumper drops.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Smith outside. From outside the arc, Hezonja gets the bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jokic against Zubats. Clock at 6. Jokic the screen. From outside, off the mark. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. Now Zubats. And here's Šarić for three. The rebound by Bogdanović. Jokic with it. He's guarded by Zubats. Zubats against Jokic. And he banks in the layup.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Zubats, screen. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
There's a minute 59 left in the opening quarter. Outside Bogdanović. Over Smith. Ah, nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Hezonja. Pass to Smith. No good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Jokic finds Bogdanović. Back to Jokic. Jokic the screen. Hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Zubats. Averaging around 5 points a game. Smith no good. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jokic. Shot from the low post is good.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. Oh, it's stolen. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by Šarić.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again. Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one. Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the point. Pass to Topic. Back to Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Perkichin passes to Smith. Out to the wing. Back to Bogdanović. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Perkichin. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. Oh, Jokic with the triple.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league.
Points allowed is one of the key indicators for good defensive effort. And this team does a nice job because they force opponents into tough shots. They don't allow easy shots. They're all on the same page. They're aggressive. They're focused. They pay attention to detail. And for 48 minutes, they're going to make their opponents uncomfortable.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
To the inside, Teodosic. Yep, that one goes. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Teodosic. There's 1:59 left in the second quarter. Knocks down the triple.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Perkicin, covered by Jokic. And the basket by Perkicin. Perkicin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
There's Bogdanovic with the three. It's rebounded by Zubac.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Smith. Good D by Bogdanovic. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Here's Smith. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Smith's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Saric.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Smith finds Zubac. Count it. Good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now Bogdanovic. Beyond the arc. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the visiting team.
It's all been gravy, baby, and you know I know all the flavors of gravy. Move.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Pass to Jokic. Lets a three fly. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Here's Hazonia. Good D by Jokic. To the middle. He goes up again. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Misses from short range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
With his skill set, Jokic draws a lot of fouls. Defenders have to watch out for the pass or the shot. It's a constant guessing game.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And always fun to see which players have been the deadliest from three-point range. Bogdan Bogdanovic, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Pass to Hazonia. Now here's Smith. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. Smith's got 5 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Jokic the screen. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. No luck on that one.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
That one drops for him. 5 points in the game.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's the pick. Down low. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Helps his team in so many ways. Jokic is more than just a leader.
Pass to Šarić. Here's Smith. And the shot falls short that time.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And what a tough finish. When Bogdanovic scores through contact, it really helps with his confidence.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. And he makes it.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Zubac, screen. Pass to Perkicin. 5 to shoot. It's on target from the high post. Perkicin's got 6.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Outside Bogdanovic. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. They're up by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Teodosic in at the one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
On defense, the visiting team. Floats one up. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Teodosic. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, "It's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there."
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Pass to Jokic. Baseline jumper. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Jokic embraces the pressure. He's terrific at keeping his composure and maintaining a cool head, even when the shot clock is up against him.
To the middle. Takes one from 10 feet, and that one's good.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. Nails the baby hook. Jokic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. This one for 3. No good. He's shooting 10 for 13 now. Šarić outside. Pass to Smith. And here's Šarić to the inside. From down in the low post, it goes. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Zubac. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovic. Jokic with a screen on Smith. Bogdanovic from long range hits a 3-pointer.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's good.
teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Sarr, Fournier out there with Hayes. Then there's Rizashea, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
It's easy to get a good look from mid-range when you tower above everyone. Wembanyama.
Barrett kicks to Murray. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up on the wing. Barrett, no good. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Just 3 to shoot. Wembanyama with the second effort, and the layup is up and in.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Wembanyama has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Hayes. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Doris. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
Wembanyama against Olynyk. That one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 6.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Barrett kicks to Lyles. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Rizachet. Fournier with the screen on Barrett. Here's Wembanyama. Olynyk is covering. Wembanyama with the bucket. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Barrett. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Letting the big man Sarr go to work inside. I like seeing him being aggressive down low.
Timeout. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Floats it up for Murray. Here's Alexander Walker. He's defended by Coulibaly. Brooks misses. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Murray against Fournier. Outside, Batum. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Clark with it. He's picked up by Rizachet. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Murray. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 2. Here's Dort. A three-pointer off the mark. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Coulibaly is out there with Rizachet. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Dort against Batum. Riza in the corner. And Riza, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain. Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Riza is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
With the fadeaway, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Down low. Back to Coulibaly. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Pass to Yabusele. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's a very good look and converts. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. .111 left in the second quarter. Outside Fournier. There's the 3. Rebound by Murray. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Wiles. Back to Murray. High post try. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
It's stolen by Dort. Barrett inside the three-point line. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barrett's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really. With their offensive execution.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama spacing the floor.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Murray. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Taking a look at the visitors, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part.
Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. That is more than enough.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Jamal Murray is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Trey Lyons. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game so far.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Hayes up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Hayes finds Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Inside, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now Sarr. Outside Fournier. And he's good on the 3 ball. Fournier's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, how his last 10 games have gone. And such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And it's a strong accomplishment, 3rd best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside Barrett. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Dort, he's checked in for one. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. She's over Fournier. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Fournier. He averages about 5 points a game. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Wembanyama off the bounce. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
Barrett kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander, and he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. On Saturday, then on Tuesday. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Batum. Hasn't made one yet. And Wembanyama outside. No good on the triple. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brooks, the pass to Alexander Walker. Clark kicks to Murray. Wants to get it to Alexander Walker and does. Clark, a screen on Batum. Alexander Walker. He's off from 17 feet. Pass to Coulibaly. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Batum, a screen on Brooks. Back to Wembanyama. Traps in the tray. Wembanyama has got 19 points.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Here's Murray, and he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 6. And do not go away. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Gobert. Batum is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Jang in at the 1 spot. High post, Gobert. Over Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Brandon Clark. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
6 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Brooks. The shot, no good. A tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Pass to Jang. Now here's Gobert. Coulibaly with it. Outside, Batum. Jang with the ball. A three-pointer is right on target. Jang's got his first 3 points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. For 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Hayes, bounce pass. Pass to Sarr. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Murray outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Wembanyama. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
To the inside, Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
Lyles kicks to Murray. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that basket to his impressive total brings him to 10 for 14.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Here's Wembanyama. Good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Song.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Hayes.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And they commit. Intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a two-possession game.
It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And